let's start with the senior day presentation on the field pregame. Take me through the emotions of being out there on the field with your friends and your family and just putting a cap on this end of your career at Fowler Park.
1,000%. I think it was one of the coolest experiences I've had today. I just think seeing every single senior go through that line with all the parents smiling, enjoying it, the teammates in the dugout absolutely going nuts for each and every one of those guys. It's breathtaking. It speaks wonders on what this program is about. We always talk about family, and it truly showed today. And I just think I kind of have goosebumps talking about it, and it's just been the most amazing experience here in terms of staff, team, culture, and it just all showed out today, which is awesome.
Not only did you guys have that moment, but today was a game in which the seniors that were honored, a lot of those guys are the central players in this game. How special was it for you personally and your guys like Costi to have such big roles in this win?
1,000%. I think we take it every day as a process. It's part of the process. We showed up today just as enthusiasm as we did yesterday, just as prepared as we were yesterday, and good things happen to good people. The seniors on this team have done an amazing job leading the ship and kind of steering us in the right direction. So it's just an amazing kind of time to be able to show out in front of friends and family and really kind of get it done today, which is awesome.
This game, you guys trailed early on. It was close, and you guys erupted for a bunch of runs in late innings. What shifted as the game went on where you guys heated up at the plate?
Yeah, totally. I think just confidence. It's sticking with it. We have a very mature lineup, 1 through 9, and just kind of having faith in the guy next to you is what's ultimately going to bring success. And I think that was on display today. And I mean, we have as much confidence in each other as we do ourselves. So it's just a really cool thing when it all clicks.
I believe that's 3 straight WCC sweeps for you guys. Has there been a central theme in all those series that's enabled you guys to succeed?
1,000%. I think kind of going back on my 5 years or even like the last couple of years, it's something that we've kind of struggled with on a Sunday of like finishing a series. And I think ultimately this year it just stems to the depth and confidence. We show up each day ready to get after it, and it's a really, really refreshing thing to see everyone pulling on the same side of the rope, and that's what kind of is driving those results.
Played in almost 160 games in your USD career. It's your last home Sunday with the USD uniform on. When you look back at all those games, those moments, what's going to stick out for you?
Ooh, 1,000%. I think just showing up each and every day, kind of seeing my friends in the locker room. I think walking in and having everybody kind of chirp one another or enjoy one another or running out on the field and kind of doing our weird antics. It's something that I personally will never forget. It's a part of me that will never leave me, and I think at the end of the day I bleed Torero blue, and it's because of the people around me. They've done such an amazing job at kind of understanding who I am and celebrating me for me and letting me do that for each and every one. So it's been a really cool experience.
Thank you, Will.
Totally. Thank you.
All right, Jack, I'll take you back to that same senior day celebration. It was a long read for you. You've been through a lot. You've accomplished a lot. What was it like to have that moment with your friends and family down on the field?
Yeah, it was a special moment. Got a little emotional there, kind of holding back tears of just joy. Just kind of soaking it in on that last Sunday. Everything that this place represents, and just seeing all my teammates in the dugout, getting a hug from 2-5 right there. It's something special, and this Fowler Park holds a special place in my heart, and I just really love this place. It was an awesome day.
Senior day, lots of emotions. What did it take from this group to turn the page from that and focus up and kind of claw back and fight back and take the lead?
Yeah, I think it speaks about this group. We were able to pregame, be able to have those senior day celebrations where everyone in that locker room is celebrating these guys that have put a lot of time in here, and that was an awesome thing. But we've just been doing a really good job, especially on the field this year, of turning the page and getting to what's next and just sticking to the process. So I think it was a good representation of this team to be able to celebrate all the seniors, and then once the game starts, we know what the process is and we know what our job is, and that's to win a baseball game.
How special was it to have guys like yourself, guys like Will having those moments, even Chase at the end in the last Sunday home game at Fowler Park?
Yeah, it's awesome. We're a predominantly old team already, so we've seen a lot of old guys getting it done this year. And senior day is something special. So you see Will Worthington, like, what do they say? How can you not be romantic about baseball? A guy goes 4 for 4 and caps off his day with an Oppo home run. First of the year, we were chirping him a little bit about it this morning that he hadn't had a home run yet, and what does he do? Just goes Oppo homer in the last at bat. I think that gave everyone goosebumps, and everyone just wanted to give him a hug. And we got so many seniors just like that guy. But that was really awesome to see for Will and a lot of the other older guys.
You've been around for a long time in this program, but this team specifically has been able to finish series and finish games unlike any other, maybe in the last 4 years. What's different about this group that lets it, earn these sweeps and win these series?
I think it's just the trust in each other and confidence in each other. We got a really, really good team, a lot of depth in the bullpen, depth with the bats. And it's just trust and confidence that no matter who's up at the plate or no matter who's on the mound with this team, like we know that guy's going to get the job done. And it's just something really special. This is by far one of the deepest teams that I've played for in the 4 years I've been here.
You heard a pregame or the PA read all the things you've accomplished, things you've been through. When you look back on your Torero career, what's going to stand out?
The guys, Will touched on it, but coming into the clubhouse every day, you don't know who you're going to see first, but you're going to love to see them, and you're going to put a smile on their face. They're going to put a smile on yours. And I think just showing up to the clubby, hanging out in the dugout, seeing all the guys, all the camaraderie, that's the stuff you remember, and that's the stuff that's going to stick with you for the rest of your life. So all the relationships that I've made over the past 4 years is what I cherish, and it's something really special.
Talked about this being an older group, the ability to turn the page. Fun one, awesome one today, but what's the mindset and the focus going into this final push next week?
Same thing. We're just sticking to the process. We got another opportunity to play at home on Tuesday night against UCSD, and then another great opportunity to go back on the road. We've been on the road a lot this year, go up to San Francisco and just take care of business. We're going to go out and stick to what we've been doing all year long and go take it one game at a time and just stick to our process.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Let's just go in chronological order. We'll start with that senior day presentation on the field. It's a group of guys that's been with you since the beginning, as an assistant, as a head coach. How special was it to honor those 12 players?
So special. I mean, and their families, right? And that's what we're all about here. Part of this program, it's our first core value is family. And the parents, credit to the parents. I mean, just sticking with their boys and allowing us and trusting us to take them into our program. In all facets, not just baseball, but life and them as people, and on the academic side, on the baseball side, but learning how to become young men, and all those guys, I just can't say enough. So proud of them and their selflessness and who they are as humans and teammates, and every one of them giving them a hug and telling them that we love them and all that, and it's just so special. This group is awesome, and they put so much time and effort, into this program, not only on the baseball side, but like I said, off the field and community service, serving the city of San Diego and the pride they have for this city, and the academic side. I mean, this school is tough, and to balance, the academics and baseball, these guys are just stand-up humans, and they're going to be ready for society. They're going to kill it. They're going to be leaders. They're going to be great husbands and fathers, and at the same time, they're doing a pretty good job on the baseball field too.
It's an older group, a group that has the ability to turn the page after all that emotion. You guys go down early. Do you feel like it kind of epitomized this team, that they were able to catch fire late, be resilient, and grab that lead?
Yeah, I mean, after the game, talking to the team, a lot of those guys in the locker room, I mean, hey, it's super hard to win. That's a really good team. They're well coached, disciplined, great offense, great lineup, good arms out of the pen. And we've been a part of weekends where we've won the first two in the past, and then not being able to sweep. But the work that these guys have put in all year, I mean, they want it. If that doesn't show, I don't know what does. But they want it. This group wants it. They worked extremely hard. We did a lot of team building exercises this fall, and that was kind of my thought today. That came out. Austin Smith was didn't have his best stuff. I know we've talked about it before, but he found a way to compete. Man, that guy is a total competitor. Gave us 6 innings. Ivan Romero didn't have his best stuff. Just competed and just kept pounding the zone and turned it over to Shapiro, where the offense competed all the way through 1 through 9. And just can't say enough about our competitiveness to seal that sweep today, which was huge.
I want to ask you about Smith. Did you feel like he got better and stronger as the game went on, as he settled down?
100%. And, I mean, Austin's just turned such a huge corner this year. I mean, God, the guy's doing it on both sides of the ball, at the plate, on the mound. I mean, he's just hit another gear. And, I was joking, but I was giving Ari credit for that, too. I mean, we got the best catcher in the country. We do, and Ari brings that out of them, and they feed off one another. And I just can't say enough about, I've seen it before with Austin where, and Austin knows, like, hey, walk a guy, that can snowball for anybody. And he just did an excellent job of overcoming that and being able to land his breaking ball for a strike and getting guys out and keeping them off balance. So, excellent job.
How special was it to not only win, not only have it be senior day, but you won in a way where you got contributions from guys like Worthington, guys like Costello, finish it out with Minor on the mound? How special is that?
100%. I mean, we talk about all the time good things happen to good people, and you see it when our dugout erupts, and I mean, guys like Braden Grantham are going nuts. Will hits that home run there at the end, and not Granny, but the whole dugout goes nuts for Sev. And if that doesn't just show you the love and the respect and the continuity and the brotherhood and the family of this team, I don't know what does. I mean, it's so special. I'm just so grateful and thankful to be a part of this thing. I love it, and I love these guys, and they love each other, and the selflessness is key. Right, they root for one another more than any team I've ever been a part of, and that's special. And that doesn't happen all the time. And credit to these guys.
Talked about this being a good Santa Clara team on the other side. As you look at the body of work as a whole, what you guys did this weekend with the extra innings win, the close one last night, and you finished with the exclamation point. How do you grade everything you guys did with this? It's I think it's 3 WCC sweeps in a row.
Yeah, I think it's the character with the group, the resilience, the toughness. I mean, that win on Friday night in 13 innings goes back to our training and our endurance in the fall. I believe it. You gain that momentum on Friday and carry that into Saturday, and then really put the exclamation point, like you said, today is huge. And to be able to capitalize on that and utilize that momentum for your advantage was key. And it takes a village, no doubt about it. I mean, shoot, every guy, and we said it since day one, be ready when your name gets called on. Alex Schreier on Friday. Chase Minor gets to come in there today at the end. You never know when you're going to come up in that big spot, and you got to be ready for it and rely on the training that's been had. And these guys just did a superior job. I'm so proud of them.
One more week in the regular season, crosstown matchup here against UC San Diego, then you go to San Francisco. What's the mindset going into this final push?
You know it. Play San Diego baseball.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Andy.